July 2016. I'm speaking with explorer Stephen Holmes here at Mount Burren.
Yeah, Mount Burren.
He's standing exactly at Burren's Crag,
That's
or
right.
called Holmes Crag.
Surrounded by rock.
Yeah.
Burren loosely translates to rock in Irish, and you can see that that was a very good name for the place. The way it was formed was during the Ice Age. The glaciers came and they scraped the topsoil off most of the mountains. There was some farming practices later on that actually contributed to this. But as a result, today these mountains are bare rock. They don't have any topsoil. And at first glance, they appear uninteresting, but until you get up close, and if you notice, there are a lot of nooks and crannies here, and there's all kinds of interesting plants growing in
the cracks.
The rock actually acts as a heat collector, and so a lot of plants from the tropics can thrive in the sheltered areas in the cracks.
Like in the cracks here.
Yeah. You can see that the cracks are very deep, so what's happening here is the rainfall is eroding the limestone at a very fast rate. You can see it's such a fast erosion rate that everything's breaking up and cracking, and there's different regions where you'll see different patterns of water erosions. It's quite fascinating.
What was your first impression as you come here?
I came here in the winter. I thought when I saw all the limestone sheds, that's why the Irish have done so well wherever they've emigrated to.
Okay.
That's
Because they come from this barren place.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Okay. Why you think it's a good idea to for kids from all over the world to come here and visit Burren Adventure and Cooling Camp?
Okay, so this is the Burren is a national park, and after you get over the barrenness, the place grows on you. You realize how unique it is. As you've been panning around, you can see there are fertile valleys, sheltered places, and it's just a very unique landscape. There's a bird, and the main feature for us and the camp is the Burren Outdoor Education Center, where they have they've been doing it for 30 years. They've been running activities into the Burren, so you'll go out with expert rock climbers, and if you've never rock climbed before, you'll be with experts and you can learn it. The same with the kayaking. You can see over here that there are many bays and many inlets.
This is actually the Atlantic.
Yes, it's Galway Bay. Atlantic Ocean, and you can see all protected inlets. So we can go and do kayaking. Very nice shelter.
So we became kayaking in the Atlantic without going out to the Atlantic.
And the other thing that you can't see here is there's a network of caves underneath all of the Burren.
Yeah.
There are underground rivers and caves. That's because of the limestone and the way it erodes.
So we can with the kids explore these caves.
Yeah, there are several known caves for tourists where you can go and they take you down. And with the Burren Outdoor Education Center, they'll take you into some caves.
So they have professional cave guides.
Yeah, cave guides. Yeah. And you can see all kinds of fascinating underground structures. Stalactites and stalagmites and all that. Yeah. And then there's what we're doing is we're hill walking. So if you look at the top of the mountain there, we decided we're going to climb this mountain, and we can do it because we can see it, and we can just step along the rocks and get there. We won't get lost. And if you look over this way, you can see that we can go wherever we want, as long as we carefully watch our step because of all the cracks. But this terrain is very accessible.
So you can go in any direction without fences or without
fences, and without obstacles. You won't get lost in the forest. You won't come up against mud or bugs.
There are no dangerous horned mountain beasts who...
Oh yeah, there's no dangerous animals in Ireland. And if you want to go to the top of that mountain, you can.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's quite interesting actually. You can pick your own way up. And it's,
What do you think about the combination of doing actually a code camp with all this outdoor activity? You don't think it's distracting?
no, it's actually a nice balance, right? So you spend time coding, and then what I found, see, I've been developing software for 25 years, and you need to trust your intuition. And so getting away from the computer, getting away from your problem, and going out into nature and doing something totally different, you can come up with a solution to your problem when you head back. And you can't predict that. You just have to be able to trust yourself and actually develop that into yourself, knowing that, oh, I'm stuck, I'm going to go take a break, and the answer will occur to me by the time I get back. So that's I don't know, that can't be taught.
It's inspirational.
Yeah, intuition, yeah.
What about the weather? Is it dangerous to be out here in the open? Can there be mountain lightnings or something?
No, there's no lightning this time of year in the summer, or it's very rare. Should say never, but no, it's very benign.
So there sometimes rain, maybe?
These mountains aren't that tall, so you won't get caught in the mist or a fog. In the Conemaras, which is just across the mountains are much taller, and
Okay.
that can happen. A mist can come, and all of a sudden
But not here in the
you're disoriented. Yeah. Well, I wouldn't say never, but we're not that high. As you can see, there's so we get the high mountain experience without really having to go far or go very high. Yeah.
Did you personally have found some interesting plant or animal here?
Actually, there's wild goats roaming these mountains, and they're wild, so I haven't seen any yet.
Yeah.
But occasionally you'll come across them, and they'll be in big herds, 50 to 100.
Yeah.
And they own the place. They go wherever they want. They're sure-footed.
They're not owned by an owner.
No,
Okay, they're really wild. Okay,
feral goats.
And they attack tourists? Or?
No, they run away.
Oh, they run away. Okay.
Yeah, but it's amazing. Like even dogs can't catch them. They're so sure-footed.
Okay.
They're so sure-footed on the crowds. They're just laughing at any predators. You can never.
And they find enough to eat here.
Yeah. That's the other thing.
Yeah.
The beef that is raised in the Burren is premium beef, and it's known for its flavor. And the reason that is that even though this looks like bare rock, the high quality grass is actually growing in the cracks, and because of the cracks, it produces the best quality grass, and the cattle that come from here draw a premium price.
I see we are now witness of a very rare event. We have over you can see in the distance it seemed to be a humanoid form of possible tourists.
Yep. So yeah, this place is accessible, and that's the thing about it. It's accessible. I've been in other places in the world where you'd have to go very high altitude and travel many days
To get rid of all of
just to get through the foothills, to get to the top of the mountains.
But here you can have it in comfort.
Yeah.
Okay, how long you live here now?
About 18 years.
Bored?
No, because it's always changing. The weather is always changing, and the seasons come and go. And no, it's always changing. It's to me, it might just be me. It's one of these places in the world that I'll never forget. And another similar place would be Big Sur in California. For those of you who know that, that's another strikingly beautiful place. And this place has the same effect, especially if there wasn't clouds, or even if there is clouds and sunsets and all that. The rocks will take on the color of the sky, and you get the painted rock effect, kind of like being in the Grand Canyon or in the desert southwest of the United States.
So it's never the same. How many often you go? Painted blue.
Yeah, and there are so many. We're only scratching the surface here. There are so many nooks and crannies in the Burren. There's always something. And the Burren meets the coast, and that's a whole other thing out there.
We come now to a special effect, yes. Steve has a special t-shirt promoting the very camp where you can make a pre-order for your next experience.
Yeah, so we're running the camp. These t-shirts.
The website is creativecomputerlab.com/Burren.
Burren, yeah. And combine coding with adventure and sort of, foster that spark of innovation that comes from just putting things together that are supposed to be unrelated and making something new. Okay? But the other thing is, because of this place, it's so special and it's so striking, we can attract top instructors who want to come here and will be glad to come here and run activities at the camp. So we're hoping that the camp will grow every year and that we'll attract top talent.